Picks of Equinage for Horse Indianapolis on Tuesday, July 29. This is the simulation of the first race according to Equinage.com. You have there the QR code. Go there, register your free user, 3 free races per day, and you can test the website, this handicapping tool, the time that you want before you subscribe. Let's start reminding you that the top picks are 55% winning rate, these 2 picks, and the long shot is a suggested price play, 11 to 14% winning rate, depending on the time of race. Then you have the win percentage, is a calculation made by other algorithm and other program different from this, that is based on stats. It's a probability of victory for each horse. If they match with the Scotty picks, that is very good, like in the case of the number 1 here. Then you have the pace, the initial speed of each horse, the SOR, the competitive level of each horse. Higher the better, and this is the competitive level of the race. And this is the record of the horse at the surface and distance, and the competitive level of these particular races. The column at the right, the red one, is the GSR, genetic strength rate, the pedigree of the horse in one number for this distance. And surface is especially useful for my criteria in races over 7 furlongs or more. If you touch a horse, you can check the whole campaign of the horse and the workouts, even the campaign of the Dan, of the stallion. The Dan is very useful for first starters, and the complete profile of the pedigree, the genetics for each distance and surface. In this race, 1 for the top pick, the 70, the long shot, you are seeing here the probability for each horse. Obviously, the number 1 very strong. I believe that one is going to probably win the race. 4, 15 to 1 in the morning line with a chance. His winner at the distance is an option, and the number 2 at competitive level has the number 1 winner at the distance. The GSR goes up, so I believe that is the other horse. And for the exotics, you need to check the other horses. The race is very complicated for the board. In race number 2, 7 to the picks and the 8 is the long shot. See these 4 horses polarizing the win percentage. I believe 7 and 2 are the horses to beat, and then you have the number 7 and 2, and you have the number 6 and 5 has enemies, has checking the horses, and the last races, I believe the 4 and the 7 undefeated both, they have the top chances to take the victory. In race 3, 4 and 3 are the top picks, the 8 is the long shot, but this race is very tough. I believe, as you see, the GSR is very spread on the competitive level, that maybe you need to use 4, 8, the long shot, 12, Liquor Talk, the number 12, and the 11, Fountain You're has the top option, and leaving out the number 3. I believe the 6% maybe is not good enough to win, but has a shot. So you check the horse maybe for the exotic, and if you have a scratch in those picks. In race 4, 9 and 10 the top picks, the 6 the long shot, the 10 is a first starter with a good chance in a very complicated race. The number 3 has a good debut, has a speed. The number 9 has well. The 10 has a decent pedigree, a good chance, and the 11 is a first starter, and her Dan ran very good at the beginnings of her campaign. So I believe the number 11 has a shot in the race. In race number 5, 8 and 2 the top picks, the 9 is the long shot. 8 and 2 at the top. The win percentages are not too high, but the 2 has a speed, has a good GSR, could win the race. The number 8 obviously has a good chance despite the GSR is dropping. Ran good on dirt and turf lately. The 2 has a good speed. So these 2, the number 10, a horse that is failed last time out, but in dropping class to 44, I believe this horse will improve. So the 10 will improve, and the number 9, a horse that finishes strong last time out and is dropping class a little bit, he has an opportunity to upset the race. So 2, 8, 10, 9, a very tough race. Race 6, 8 and 5 the top picks, the 4 is the long shot, and as you see the 5 at the top, the number 8 second option, almost 30% between them. The number 8 higher competitive level, but it's a slow horse. The number 5 has more tactical speed. So these 2 at the top. Enemies, the 3 is coming for a strong victory, going up in class, but the horse is very sharp, has a good pedigree at the distance. That is very important. The number 6, a horse that will run very well at the distance, in my consideration. In race number 7, 9 and 8, the top picks. The 7 is the long shot. I think, obviously, the number 8 has a shot. It's going up in class, but it's very sharp, has a speed. The number 9 is a slow horse, has a chance going up in class. Maybe that's maybe this competitive level is going to be a little too much, but the horse has a shot. It's a top pick here, so I will include him among my picks. But I believe the 8, as I said, the 12 that is running consistently, and the number 2, who is dropping class, will run very well here. He's coming from Gulfstream, Kineland, Churchill. So these 3 horses are the top one. The number 9, the top pick, has a 4 option. And if you have a scratch, consider the number 7, the long shot, is coming for a strong victory in his return to turf. In race 8, 11 and 3, the top picks, the 4 is the long shot. A very tough race. Based on the GSR and the metrics, I put the number 10 out of my picks because I consider maybe the GSR and previous races are going to be definitely defining the winner. It's dropping class, but the distance and surface is a real concern for me about the number 10. If you want to use the number 10 instead of one of these 4 horses, obviously free feel to do it. Feel free to do it, sorry. I like the number 4, COC. Is running very well, has a solid GSR. For me, is the horse to beat. The 12, the 11, and the 3 the other option. In the last one is a quarter horse race. I have mentioned this before. The win percentage and the metrics are very good for this type of races. So I believe these 4 horses, 8, 3, 5, 9, I decide the race, especially these 3 that are at the top, 8, 5, and 3. Use the 3 of them, and the 9 is the other option. Good luck with